Okay, we'll call the meeting to order. Please join me for the pledge. Pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, welcome everybody. This is our regular city council meeting for February 10th, 2025. Start with roll call.
Weber.
Here.
Houston is excused. Hannah.
Yes.
Moore.
Yes.
Brusader.
Yes.
O'Laughlin.
Yes.
Jensen. Here.
I need a motion to approve the agenda as presented.
So moved. Second.
I have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Opposed? Passes 6-0. Next, we move to public comment. Nothing. Thank you, Brian. Next, we move to item 6, which is the consent agenda. I need a motion to accept and approve the consent agenda that approves the following: the minutes of the January 27, 2025 regular meeting, the special event application for Independence Barbecue to be on August 23, 2025, the bow hunting request from Curtis Cooksley for the 2025-26 bow hunting season, the Hy-Vee Dollar Fresh Class C retail alcohol license amendment of ownership updates with a tentative effective date of November 9, 2024 through November 8, 2025. Is that?
Yes.
Okay. The Quick Star 717 Class B retail alcohol license renewal with a tentative effective date of April 1, 2025 through March 31, 2026. And the 319 Social Club Class C retail alcohol license renewal with a tentative effective date of January 1, 2025 through December 31, 2025. Do I have that motion?
So moved. Second.
I have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
I have one question.
Sure.
Curtis Cooksley had that last year for bow hunting, is that right?
Yes.
At least last year and probably the year before, as I recall.
Okay, and no issues with it?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay, thank you. Aye.
Okay, so I think we've got, it, so it passes 6-0. Thank you for coming, Pete. Next, we move to the financials. I need a motion to approve the claims for payment.
So moved.
I have a motion. Do I have a second?
Second.
I have a motion and a second. This is consent agenda, so all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Hearing none, it would be 6-0. Item 7, bank reconciliation. This is for information only. Does anybody have anything with regard to that?
Thank you, Susie.
You're welcome.
Okay, next we move to revenues and expenses to date. Again, this is information only. Anybody have any questions or comments with regard to that? Okay, hearing none, we'll move to item number 9. I need a motion to set March 24, 2025 at 4:45 p.m. at this location for the public hearing on the proposed property tax levy for fiscal year 2026. So this is just to set the hearing on what we've already looked at. So if I could have a motion first.
So moved.
And a second.
Second.
Okay, this is a roll call vote on this.
Hannah.
Yes.
Moore.
Yes.
Brusader.
Yes.
O'Laughlin.
Yes.
Jensen.
Yes.
Weber.
Yes.
Passes 6-0. Next, we move to resolutions, item number 10. I need a motion to approve and authorize the mayor to sign the resolution accepting and approving the Heidemann's final plat under the terms set forth in the development agreement, and to authorize the city manager to sign and execute the development agreement.
So moved.
Second.
If you recall, we passed this as the preliminary plat, so this is the final plat at this point, and the development agreement would go with that as well. Any further discussion with regard to this? Hearing none, this is a roll call vote.
Moore.
Yes.
Brusader.
Yes.
O'Laughlin.
Yes.
Jensen.
Yes.
Weber.
Yes.
Hannah.
Yes.
Passes 6-0. Next, we move to other business, item number 11. This is a motion to cancel the February 18th City Council budget work session.
So moved.
Second.
Okay, just for clarification, the reason for the cancellation of it is this, the budget's pretty much approved at this point, or pretty much done at this point, so there's not much that we need to talk about, that we need a whole nother session for that. So that's the reason why it's being canceled. So this is a consent agenda item. So all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Passes 6-0. Next, we move to item number 12. This is a motion to cancel the March 3 City Council work session.
So moved.
Second.
Motion and a second. We've talked about this previously. Both either Matt or I are available, and we moved it to the 17th, which Mike's not available for, but so this is consent agenda, so all,
You should make it mandatory.
yeah. So all in favor?
Aye.
Oppose? Passes 6-0. Next, we move to the item number 13, which is the Independence Fire Department disposal item. As I need a motion to approve the Independence Fire Department disposal list.
Is this where will it be advertised, Dick?
Well, let's go with the motion first.
So moved.
Second.
Okay, now,
Confirm that February 18th is a Tuesday now.
The way I understand it is that it's going to be offered up first to the county departments to see who
yeah.
wants it, and then at that point, we'll list it online. There's a couple of different firefighter websites that we can list them onto.
Yeah, hopefully we can help out some of the other county ones.
That's what, goal is first we'll offer the stuff up to the other ones in
good
the county
idea.
first, and then go from there.
Yeah.
With some of these items, we're no longer doing these types, like the 12 rescue suits or the scuba tanks, things like that. Like,
The scuba tanks we haven't used since I've been on in '99.
yeah.
And they're all outdated to where we'd have to, if anybody was going to do it, they'd have to be sent all back in to be all certified, tested, and everything else, so there's really no use for it. The rescue suits we've replaced with newer ones, and the ones we're getting rid of that, I don't want to say that I feel sorry for anybody that takes them, but some of them might be dry rotted, they might be, pretty much every one of them leaked,
Gotcha.
which is why we replaced them, but for whatever reason, we kept them, so. And now it's just, okay, why are we still hanging on to this stuff?
Yeah.
So,
And like the hoses, those are pretty much,
the hoses that to my understanding of which ones we're talking about are some that we've gotten, but they're 1.5 inches, and we're used pretty much the stuff that we acquired, but we're switching everything over to 1.75 inches to where all of our trucks have 1.75 inches. We just want to try to standardize everything. So it's all the same, so we don't have to worry about what hose we're grabbing when we're reloading trucks.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
So and then hopefully we can use some of the, if we can sell some of the stuff, we can supplement that for some of the other stuff we need, so.
Yeah.
okay, thank you.
Yep.
Anything further with regard to this? That would be a roll call vote then.
Persauter,
Yes.
O'Laughlin.
Yes.
Jensen,
Yes.
Weber,
Yes.
Hannah,
Yes.
Moore.
yes.
Okay, passes 6-0. Next, we move to reports. Just a reminder, council, the reports that we have here, if you have questions regarding the report itself, not other things that might be going on in the department, we'll hold that for another time. So we'll move to the police department monthly report first. Is there anything about the police department report that anybody has any questions about that we can either try to answer or pass along?
These are very helpful, though. Thank you. It's good information.
Okay. Next, we move to the fire department monthly reports. Is there anything with regard to the fire department monthly reports that we have questions or discussion about? Okay, hearing none, that we would then move to item 16, which is the building department monthly reports. Anybody have any questions with regard to building department reports? I know I always find those reports interesting because I have no idea that so much construction work is going on in the city.
Exactly. That's what I found, too.
Or how much just goes on that you don't realize.
Yeah.
So I really like looking at those and finding out. Okay, anything further about that? Okay, let's go, then item 17 is the ILPT report. Anything, we have questions about that we want to pass along? All right, this is going really quick, so we'll move to the council member reports, reports. Brett, you want to start? Do you have anything today?
I have nothing tonight, Mayor.
Okay. Deb, that would be you next. Anything that you have?
No, thank you.
Okay, Ralph?
Nothing.
Mr. Posada?
I'm good, Mayor, thank you.
Mr. Laughlin?
Congratulations to our local wrestling teams. The Mustangs finished 5th in the state, and the East Buchanan girls team were the state champions.
Very nice.
Yeah.
What? I don't have anything.
Okay. Matt?
I don't think I have anything either.
The only thing that I have, well, when is the fire department
18th?
Okay.
The soup,
The
soup and chili?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dick, do you want to talk a little bit about that? Because the location's moved, and we want to make sure that everybody's aware that the
Yeah.
location's not the same place.
It's something we've been talking about for a couple of years. It's just, we're almost kind of, we really don't have enough room to seat everybody in the station anymore. And it's a challenge trying to find spots, people if they don't, and people sit around.
That's a great idea.
Depending on weather, we pull the trucks outside. Well, we got to be careful because we don't want them to freeze up, obviously. Now, all of a sudden, you start, they got to keep them running and hope that everything doesn't get froze up. And just, we've talked about it, and then last year after we got done, it's like, now we can get together. It's always a problem because can't pull trucks out until 1 or 2, and then you're scrambling around trying to get tables and get everything set up. To where now, and it's usually 1 or 2 or 3 guys that are doing all the setup, to where now we can get together Monday night beforehand, we can all meet over there, we can get everything set up and ready to go. And the parking is gonna be a whole lot nicer over there than here. The drive-through that has really sparked a lot and gone through more is that set up pretty good for the drive-through as opposed to not having to shut down the street, which has always been a problem because people don't drive around cones and they don't realize that, well, I always drive this way. So that'll help with that, people coming up for the to-go orders and stuff. So just thinking, okay, let's give it a shot and see how it goes, but it should be a good thing.
Okay.
But yeah, we're doing it at the fairgrounds.
What are some prices so people know online?
Right, yep. And we'll see there's some signs, it's been on Facebook, and I've talked to several people that have asked me about it, and so far, it seems like it's all been positive. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. That's going to be, a lot better. And,
Well, it's a great idea.
yeah. And like I said, the biggest thing is we don't really have room for a place to put the trucks. When we had Pinnacle Ford, John, it was always, they'd have a couple bays where we pull trucks in there. Well, we really don't have that option anymore. And even with that, we'd have to take the ladder truck up to, the city shop. So now we got trucks here, there, and everywhere else. And then if we would have had something, we've got to try to figure out where we're getting who and stuff. So now we don't have to worry about trucks freezing up. And so.
In addition to Facebook, it's also, the library has a board that, there's a flyer that's posted on there as well. So hopefully.
But I've seen there's a sign now there.
There's a
at that
sign.
Corner.
Yeah, the bank corner has a sign as well.
Yep. So.
Okay.
And just
we're
for,
gonna
and
make
just
sure
for,
we've got somebody here just in case somebody shows up and we can send them over there. So we thought about that too.
and just for the people that are watching, it's going to be at the 4-H building, correct?
Yep.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks, Dick.
Brian, did you have anything, a report of any kind that you wanted to talk about, anything?
Nothing tonight, sir.
Okay, sounds good. Okay, I didn't have anything else, so next I would need a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
The motion is second. All in favor?
Aye.
All right.
Opposed? Passes 6-0. We're now
So my computer's